Oh, say does that.
And Stan, talking about this matchup for a second, when it comes to moving the ball, these two teams have to be considered two of the very best at it.
Couldn't agree more, Kevin. Both of these groups, very selfless. Got to give a lot of credit to these coaching staffs for getting their guys to buy in on a team-first mentality. That makes for some tremendous team chemistry. And by the way, it wins a lot of games, too.
Now the starting group for the visitors. The layup missed. Pass to Kimball. Over Taylor. There's the three. It's good from long range.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Here's Tompkins. Guarded by Smart. Pick off in midair. Fast break. Here we go. The coast-to-coast dunk.
Love the recognition. Realizes that one is all him.
Yeah, beating everyone up the floor and finishes off the break.
Tompkins passes to Taylor.
Away team ball.
And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
I did briefly speak with J.J. Redick. We talked about Lauri Markkanen, and I asked him how he wanted his players to guard him tonight. And he said we can't afford to lose sight of him out on the perimeter because he's a big that can really shoot it, especially when he's operating in the pick and roll. It'll be interesting to see how Markkanen fares against them in this one. Back to you.
We appreciate it, Allie. Thank you. Pass to Tompkins. Down low. And Taylor with the stuff.
Well, that's a great pass. He has the timing and rhythm of a metronome.
Outside, Smart. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
And this is the attack mindset you want to see coming into the game.
Well, getting a good offensive player a high percentage look, there's nothing better than that.
Here's Fortson, and it's blocked. And the ball ends up out of bounds. And they retain possession. Over to the wing. 3 on the clock. Here's Tompkins. Misses the 3. Gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Taylor with the rebound. Gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. They set the pick. Here's Fortson. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
This is his first chance at the line tonight. And he makes the first. That one is no good. Smart deciding where to go with it. Got that bucket in no time at all. Smart's got his second basket of the night.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, if he gets into a good rhythm early, watch out.
Pass to Taylor. And Taylor with the stuff.
Oh, and how about squeezing the orange as tight as he could there before the stuff?
Yeah, no way he's going to lose that thing on the way up. Outside, Smart. Rejected by Taylor. Pass to Tompkins. Stolen. Outside, Smart. To the paint. And it's denied. Guarded by Smart. Pass to Tompkins. Now Taylor fires the three. Connects from three-point range. Taylor's got 7 points.
Yeah, showing off that ability to stretch the floor. Seems like everyone is a threat at the arc these days.
And so the timeout by Will Hardy here. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. Both teams deciding to change it up. And here is our 2K leaderboard with the list of the NBA's toughest defensive teams over the course of the last 10 games.
Well, their defense over the last 10 games has been exceptional. They're really getting after it and communicating well on that end of the floor.
Lawson surveying the D. There's the pick. Takes it inside. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
Yeah, he makes it look so easy out there. The game comes naturally to him.
Here's Babbitt. Lawson defending. To the inside. Here's Reese. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Lawson outside. Lets it go from 11. That one a little long. Gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. Here's Babbitt. Lawson defending. They set the pick. Arenas kicks to Babbitt. Pass to Barnett. Here's Babbitt. Count the basket.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Gone just a shade under 50% from the field. 5 of 11. To the middle. 44 seconds left to play here in the first. Got a piece of it. The drive by Mitchell. It's stolen by Lawson. And here we go. Inside. Here's Sheridan. It's blocked. Pass to Barnett. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
It's those kind of passes that bring up the entire team's confidence.
Down low. Whoops, they pick off the pass. Fires from way outside. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Up by 3. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
Way to set the table. Offensively, they dominated on the interior.
Well, if they're going to be that ferocious inside, this defense is in for a long night.
His first shot coming late.
I tell you what, the defense should send Christmas cards for that miss.
Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thank you. LeBron wants his respect. He said the work that goes into still playing at this level has to be respected. They say, would you rather be loved or respected? For me, it's always about respect. People can lie and say they love you, but you can always gauge when someone is not respecting you. Back to you.
He truly has earned it. Allie, we thank you very much. And GA, a lot of the best defensive teams in the league have some stout zone looks they can go to. Where do those in a game come in handy?
I mean, often it's a way of challenging opponents to make perimeter shots, but also you want to show different looks just to kind of disrupt the rhythm of a team's offensive flow.
It's Smart with the drive. And slam dunk by Smart.
What a play there. The hoop plus the harm.
First personal foul. First team foul.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And he's been terrific, guys. I mean, the percentage right around 86%, so no doubt he's pleased with that.
On the free throw, no good. Pass to Tompkins. And here is Taylor. That misses off the backboard. Lawson outside. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. From downtown, that one's no good. That makes him 1 for 2.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Pass to Tompkins, and he drives in. An easy 2 points on the layup. Tompkins has got his first points of the game.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth, physical basketball, guys.
There's the triple. Buries the long-range jumper. He has 5.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Here's Smart. A miss that time. Would have put him up. Gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Coach, you and I were just talking about this the other day. We don't see many finished players in the NBA. I know Lowry is proud of that.
Well, he should be, Kevin, because he's not only a great player, but he's probably a role model for everybody in Finland and proving that you can come from anywhere now in the NBA and make yourself into a great player if you have both the skill and the desire to do so.
Yeah, exceptional play there to take the bump and still get it to fall.
This is his second trip to the free throw line. And that drops, so they now lead by 1. Thing has been terrific. 54% on the game. 3 minutes of action so far in the second quarter. Pass to Taylor. Here's Tompkins. Guarded by Smart. It's deflected. 3 on 3. Here's Kimball. Top of the key jumper, no good. Going inside. Taylor's shot, good. Taylor's got 9.
Well, he knew he had the size advantage to dominate the defense there. Go right at him.
Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Smart passes to Lawson. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. On Friday, they'll go up against Jalen Williams. Then on Sunday.
And looking at the Utah matchup, that's a contest that could easily go either way. Small mistakes could be the difference, and both teams will need to be at their best.
That's good from Lawson. And Lawson hits 2 free throws.
Well, he's been very good at the line, and we all know free throws can make or break you in the end.
Here's Tompkins. Lawson defending. Pass to Tompkins. Missed inside. Gone 3 of 7 shooting the ball here in the second quarter. That's tipped, and they recover. Six to shoot. With the step back, here's Kimball.
You gotta love his aggressiveness to finish inside.
Well, his leaping ability gives him a great advantage. And he's good on the 3 ball. He's got 5.
Hey, if you leave a great shooter open, you deserve to get that.
Now, here is Lawson, guarded closely. Stolen away. Tompkins passes to Reese, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
A sequence like that really does sting. I'll tell you that much.
Takes a 3. Got it. And he's now 3 for 5 from the field. Guys, no one team gaining control early on.
Yeah, and you look at the lead changes. 6 already.
To the inside. Great pass to set up the lay-in. Reese has got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Back to Lawson. A minute 42 left now here in the second. There's a good screen. Deflects the pass. And he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Pass to Arenas. Jacks up a 3. It's up and it's off the mark. He's 0 for 1. Gone 6 of 11 from the floor. Over 50% shooting here in the second quarter. Sheridan. Barnett covering. 2 points. That one goes.
And boy, did he ever sell the pump fake. Worked to absolute perfection.
There's 42 seconds left to play here in the half. Here's Babbitt. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
Coming onto the floor for the away team, number 21, Smart.
Gotten 7 of their 12 field goal attempts to drop here in the second quarter. Up over 50%. Mitchell against Smart. good that time. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Up 3. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
And it's time for your fan half-court shot. Please direct your attention to center court. Drum roll. And measuring up the shot.
Greetings, everybody. Before we review the first half, let's take an early season peek at how the Western Conference is shaking out so far.
You take a look at the visitors. They're finding out anyone can win on any night. That said, once they've adjusted, watch out.
His selections is phenomenal. It's the kind of shooting night some people dream about. Except for me. He's doing it.
Thanks for joining us.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Here, about 46% for the game. Out to the right wing. Shot clock at 6. Launches a 3. Here's Kimball. And he jams it with authority.
Super work on the boards. They really want to put their foot down on him now.
Yeah, and once you've got him on the ropes, Greg, just keep swinging away.
Yeah, this is the spot where coaches want you to be relentless. Don't even give them a glimpse of it.
Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Here's Taylor, slammed in by Taylor.
Oh, you got to feel for a guy getting dunked on like that. I mean, he's got no shot to stop that unless maybe he can pick up another foot somewhere.
Back to Smart. To the middle. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
The first one falls. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. Pass to Taylor. Right side, Smart. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's Fortson. It's blocked. And so out of bounds it goes. And they'll keep possession. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Back to Taylor. Right wing. Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. And it's blocked. And that's going to be out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. Smart with the ball. Tompkins on him.
They've had a quiet start to this half, hitting just one of their first 4 attempts.
Pass to Taylor. And Smart over to help. Here's Tompkins. Now here's Taylor. Guarded by Smart. And the ball travels out of bounds. Turnover.
Moment here to check out some of the stats for Smart. And with a top 20 ranking in field goal percentage, you put the ball in his hands, and he converts at a remarkable rate.
And yeah, one of the most dangerous scorers in the game. He's already come up big in some key games this year. His teammates really feed off his presence, I think. To the paint, a steal, pushing it up. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Drives to the hoop. The shot by Kimball, no good.
Yeah, this is turning into a slow start here in the second half. Seems like they left that offense in the locker room.
It's blocked. Smart dishes to Lawson. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Five to shoot. From past the arc. That shot is off.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Here's Taylor. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low numbers.
And that one misses. Gone only 1 of 6 from the field in the third quarter. Not how they pictured the half started. Pass to Lawson. Takes a big high bounce and goes in. Lawson's got 6.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Taylor passes to Mitchell. Arenas up top. Hasn't made one yet. Misses from close range.
Excellent coverage defensively, making it hard on him.
Outside, Smart. Rebound by Mitchell.
Yeah, he hasn't had the best night from the field, but his teammates have had his back.
Good. Barnett's got his second bucket.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
Outside, Smart. To the middle, here's Lawson. Banked in off the glass. Lawson's got 4 this quarter.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded out game.
Pass to Taylor. Outside, Arenas. Mitchell feeling it out a bit. A floater, and it's good on the way in.
Yeah, it took just enough off of it for the floater.
Gone a lackluster 3 of 9 from the field since halftime. Back to Lawson. We've got 1:48 left in the third. It's stolen by Taylor. And a wide open look for Arenas. He nails it, and we're tied up. Arenas has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Lawson outside. A minute 20 left to play in the third. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And let's take a moment to show you the NBA's best rebounding teams over the last 10 games.
Both squads just rebounding the ball so well here of late. I mean, this is going to be a very interesting matchup from a physical standpoint.
And Lawson hits 2 free throws.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
And Tompkins kicks it over to Ariz. And it's blocked. 40 seconds left to play here in the third.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Third team foul.
And the first one drops. And so he hits both.
Well, you have to appreciate a big man who can step up to the line and knock it down with confidence.
The shot and game clock separated by 4. Here's Lawson. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Lawson's got 8 points in the quarter.
Well, they weren't going to pass up that chance to get out and run following the steal.
Here's Tompkins. Lawson defending. Here's Tompkins. Buries it from 3-point range. Tompkins has got 5 now. We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. Up by 3. And when we return, we'll get the fourth quarter rolling right here on 2K Sports. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Well, that was an absolute masterpiece of an assist. He knew exactly when to deliver the ball, and it made for a beautiful score.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. Out of hand on it. Lawson outside. To the inside. Here's Kimball. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
Here about 46% for the game. Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And the first one at the line is good. So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses. Shooting at 52% from the field. They're clicking. About a minute and a half into the fourth quarter now. And Smart over to help. With the drive, uses both hands to shine it down.
A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the size.
Yeah, he didn't let the defense affect him there. He just kept his focus.
It's tipped, and it's going to be out of bounds. And they retain possession.
Your home team, Taylor. Number 2.
It's intercepted. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Nice pass. Right under the rack perfectly for the layup.
Playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
Yeah, the commitment to run is paying great dividends on the break.
Looking to end his cold spell. Gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. And J.J. Redick calls timeout here. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus. We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
I was able to listen in on what J.J. Redick was going over with his team. Coach told them to adjust on defense, saying they're calling it tight right now. We can keep the same effort, but less reaching in and all that. Don't let them beat us at the line. Guys, back to you.
All right, Allie, we thank you for that. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Here's Tompkins. Pass to Taylor. Here's Tompkins. And it's all evened up.
And you see the ability to rise and fire from mid-range, even against that length.
Well, and that shows how much confidence he has in his ability and the work that he's put into his game.
Rejected by Taylor. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long? Down low. How's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
Well, it's always a big plus when you have a point guard that can attack the rim like that, puts so much pressure on the defense.
Rebounded by Kimball. Gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Back to Smart. Inside, it's stolen by Taylor. And here's the break. Here's Tompkins. Puts up a 3, drills the three-pointer.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
And Will Hardy is called timeout. He knows every possession is critical now. here's Smart. Tight defense on him. Here's Kimball. 4 on the clock. It's off target.
Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
Sharp pass to set up that high percentage shot in close.
It's stolen by Taylor. Going to work down low.
Well, you love assisted hoops. That's good offense.
Now here's Smart. There's a minute 40 left here in the fourth quarter.
And that's about the worst defense I can imagine a team playing coming down the stretch.
Yeah, there's no excuse for giving that up. That's the absolute last thing you want to happen.
Number 21, second personal foul, first team foul.
He hits the first one, and that increases their lead to 6. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 7-point game.
Well, that's a good job of capitalizing at the line, adding some cushion to their lead.
Ejected by Taylor, and they'll keep possession. And he's able to get it back. For 3, and there's the 3.
Confident and composed on the three-point shot at a critical juncture.
Snatched away. Fast break, here they come. The finish, and he gets off the break with the jam.
That is world class.
Yeah, and I can say from experience, his coach just breathed a huge sigh of relief.
Guys are not going to be in any rush on this possession.
Not with the lead. Now's the time to burn some clock. This isn't a done deal yet, but they have got to move quick.
Yeah, this one isn't over, but they can't afford to waste any time now.
Outside, Smart. To tie it up. Ah! And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
Gets the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And he cannot convert on the second. That misses. And Bill Hardy calls timeout here. This is a huge moment, folks, in this game. And he wants to be prepared. What do you think Coach's focus is going to be here?
And it's do or die time. They need a bucket here to stay alive.
Yeah, the clock is their enemy, and they know it. We'll see if they go for the tie or try and get a quick one.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
And so he drops them both. It's a 5-point game.
No doubt, that just about seals it.
From outside, that does not go. So the home crowd happy here as they get the victory. It was a fantastic. Great job. Thanks for that, Allie. Well, folks, that's going to do it.